Hey Lisa, how's your day going so far?
Hi, John. It's been pretty busy, but manageable. I had a couple of meetings this morning that went well. How about you?
Same here. Busy but productive. I managed to finish that report we were working on. I sent it over to you for review.
Great. I'll take a look at it later today. By the way, I heard some news about a new job opening. Have you heard anything?
Oh, you mean the project manager position that just opened up?
Yes, that's the one. I was thinking about applying for it. It seems like a great opportunity.
It definitely does. What attracted you to it?
Well, I've been in my current role for a few years now, and I feel like I'm ready for a new challenge. The project manager role would allow me to use my organizational skills more effectively and take on more responsibility. Plus, it's a step up in my career.
That makes sense. You've always been great at managing tasks and coordinating with the team. Do you know much about the requirements for the position?
I looked into it briefly. They require at least 5 years of experience in project management, strong leadership skills, and a proven track record of managing successful projects. I think I meet most of the criteria, but I'm a bit nervous about the interview process.
I can understand that. Interviews can be daunting, but you have a lot of experience to back you up. Have you started preparing for it?
Not yet, but I plan to. I want to update my resume first, and then start practicing some common interview questions. Do you have any tips for preparing for an interview?
Definitely. First, make sure your resume highlights your most relevant experience and achievements. Tailor it to the job description as much as possible. For the interview, practice answering questions about your past projects, how you handled challenges, and your leadership style. It's also good to have some questions ready for the interviewer.
That's great advice. I hadn't thought about having questions ready for them. What kind of questions do you think would be good to ask?
You could ask about the team you'll be working with, the specific projects you'll be managing, and the company's expectations for the role. It's also good to ask about the company culture and any opportunities for professional development.
Those are really good suggestions. I'll make sure to prepare some questions along those lines. How do you usually handle interview nerves?
I try to stay calm by reminding myself that the interview is a two-way street. It's not just about them evaluating me, it's also about me finding out if the job is a good fit for me. Taking deep breaths and practicing mindfulness techniques can also help.
That's a good point. I need to remember that I'm also assessing if this is the right move for me. Thanks for the tips, John. I feel a bit more confident now.
Anytime, Lisa. I think you'll do great. You've got the skills and the experience they're looking for. Just be yourself and show them what you can bring to the table.
I appreciate that. I think I will apply for it. Have you thought about applying for any new positions lately?
I have, actually. I've been considering looking into some roles in a different department. I feel like a change of scenery might be good for me.
That's interesting. Which department are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the marketing department. I've always been interested in the creative side of things, and I feel like I could bring some fresh ideas to their campaigns.
That sounds like a great fit for you. You have a lot of creativity, and you're always coming up with new ideas. Have you looked into any specific positions?
Not yet, but I plan to do some research this weekend. I want to see what opportunities are available and what the requirements are. It's exciting to think about a new challenge.
It definitely is. If you need any help with your resume or preparing for interviews, just let me know. I'd be happy to help.
Thanks, Lisa. I might take you up on that. It's always good to get a second opinion.
Absolutely. We're in this together. It's important to support each other, especially when it comes to career growth.
I agree. Speaking of which, have you thought about what your long-term career goals are?
I have. I want to eventually move into a senior management role, maybe even become a director one day. I enjoy leading teams and driving projects to success. What about you?
I'd like to move into a strategic role, perhaps in a few years. I enjoy looking at the big picture and figuring out how all the pieces fit together. It would be great to contribute to the overall direction of the company.
Those are great goals. It's important to have a clear vision of where you want to go. It helps to stay motivated and focused.
Absolutely. And taking steps like applying for new roles and gaining more experience will help us get there.
Agreed. Well, thanks for the chat, John. I feel more prepared and motivated now.
Anytime, Lisa. Good luck with your application. I'm sure you'll do great. And if you need any help, just let me know.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Good luck with your research on the marketing roles. I'll be here to support you too.
Thanks, Lisa. Let's keep each other updated on our progress.
Definitely. Have a great rest of your day, John.
You too, Lisa. Take care.